So today I'm going to talk about a very important topic. This is a topic that one cannot just afford to bypass. If you're thinking banking, then you guessed right. So when you look closely at the world that we live in today, you realize that it is a world which is diversified, it is developed and very technological. You cannot afford to be broke in such a world, right? Because in almost anything that you need to do, you need money. I'm going to give two examples that prove that for us to do almost anything in this world, we need money. The very first example I'm going to give is making a phone call. We make phone calls for different reasons. For instance, I can make a phone call in order for me to order pizza. I can make a phone call in order for me to get a cab or a taxi to get to a certain destination. When you do that, what are you doing? You are actually using airtime. That airtime doesn't come free. It might come cheaply, but definitely not free. So you would have bought that airtime before you could use it. Another perfect example I can pick is just uploading a simple video on YouTube, uploading a simple video on Facebook, or even Twitter. If it's possible to upload videos. Well, the point is, you need bundles. And bundles, like I said, just like airtime, do not come free. There's money that is attached to that. So what you need to do at this point, or if you haven't been doing this, then you need to start doing it. What is that? It's banking. You need to start thinking about banking. Because banking, immediately when you think about it, it definitely connects to money. And you can't think about money without thinking about banking. So, I'm going to briefly talk about banking. The first thing I'm going to look at is, what is a bank? I'm doing this because I've come across a lot of people that have phobia for banks. People think when you go to a bank, then you're going to lose money. Well, you need to change your perception, because when you're going to the bank, you are actually going to earn yourself more money, depending on how smart you are with the bank, because they're different products. But the problem is we choose products or we don't get enough information. But don't worry about that, because on this channel, you'll get all the banking advice you can wish for. To begin with, like I said, I'll be brief on this. It's just an intro into what I'll be talking about almost on a daily basis. A bank is simply a financial institution that has a license to pay out money, to receive deposits, in this case to receive money and give loans. Paying out money. What do I mean by that? There are people that have got money in their already existing accounts. So now for them to get that money, it's either they use the ATM or they do an online transfer, or they can physically come to the bank and withdraw money over the counter. What do I mean by receiving deposits or receiving money? We receive money from people that want to keep their money safe in the bank, or in order to multiply their bank. That would be a topic for another day, but we receive money as a bank. Imagine I'm a bank. We receive money in order to safeguard it for you. Because obviously when you leave it in your house, anything can happen. A fire could start, or a kid could actually cut out pieces from the money. The bank also gives out loans, and a topic for another day. Banking in itself is a business venture, or you can call it an activity. That's a way of simplifying it, of receiving, safeguarding money that is owned by other individuals. We're talking of businesses as well, and choosing to lend out that money in order to make profit and meet other expenses. What expenses am I talking about? A bank, in order for it to run, it needs electricity, definitely, because there are machines, stock of ATMs, there are teller machines that work, and they need to pay those bills. They also have employees that see to it that the bank is running. Now, those employees do not come cheaply either. They have to be paid, and they do not come free. So they need to be paid, meaning Not only does this venture benefit the customers, but it also benefits the owners, hence the whole point of being in it. Well, for today, this is all I had. But for you to continue seeing or getting more advice on banking, you can simply subscribe on this channel, and from time and time again, you'll be receiving those tips that you need in order for you to be bank smart. Thank you.